Yeah, if we reflect on the performance, I think we were not able to score really early in the game. I think we created a lot of opportunities. Tonight probably we were not clinical enough. It happens sometimes when you created chances and you are not too able to be efficient. So this is why probably in the first time half the game was not going the way we wanted. But yeah, my players stayed confident. We had a lot the possession of the ball. We created a lot of chances. The only thing we were talking about mainly in the halftime was about being in the box with more players, but also having more intent when we go in the box. In terms of data, we only have 20% of first contact in the box, and I think it's not enough when you play this type of game. So after, in the second half, I think we were able to score more, even if we again had a lot of opportunities. We create good opportunities, and we scored some great goals. But you know, when you are not able to score the second one in this type of game, you don't give hope to your opposition again, and it's more difficult after to be.
How important is the League Cup for you?
League Cup, really important. That's part of our ambitions. We want to make sure every trophy is a goal for us. So again, I told my player this competition is a bit special just because when you are Chelsea, you have the opportunity in 3 games to put your hands in 1 trophy. So we started today with a win. We made a small step to the semi-finals, and this is again 2 more games if you want to grab this trophy.
Could you just explain Jojo's performance first half?
Jojo, so Yo-Yo, Yo-Yo Kaneryd. Yeah, sorry for that. Yo-Yo was part of the plan for her to get 45 minutes, to have good chances to be involved in the game this Sunday. I think she was building her fitness. I think she created some good opportunities, good situations. She was not able to score, but I think on the right side in the first half, her connection with Ashley Lawrence was good, and they created a lot on the right side, so it's good for her.
Thank you very much, Paul. Jessie?
Jean-Francois obviously scored a great goal, but even beyond that, it felt like this was maybe like one of her most settled performances for Chelsea. What did you make of her?
Yeah, she had a great performance. I think if you know a little bit more about Oriane, she struggled a little bit because she didn't play almost for 2 seasons with her ICL, and also she had an injury, would say in French pubalgie. So it's more like pelvic probably. So yes, she was in the first part of the season trying to build her fitness and also trying to coming back, but she's a really smart player. She understands the game in that position as a pivot, and I think she has a lot of quality. She can be really good in possession of the ball, even if she still has room for improvement, but out of possession she's really strong with helping the team to defend. And I think again she showed tonight like she's able now to play 90 minutes, to play many games in a row, and also able to score a great goal.
And no LJ in the squad. Is there a chance of her being involved on Sunday? Or?
Yeah, she should be. She was still feeling a little bit unwell, not 100% today to be involved in the game, but she could practice this morning, and I think her individual session was good enough for us to have hopes for the game on Sunday. Yeah.
Thanks, Jessie. Kit?
Hi Sonia, congratulations.
Thank you.
What you made of Durham, just because obviously they're not only a team in the second tier, but a team that's not backed by a massive men's club. It's obviously a long journey down. What was kind of your impression of them, considering the, I guess, challenges they have that not many clubs do?
Yeah, I think they are really brave because they had to drive in the bus to come to the game. And you know, when you are a player and you have to drive for maybe 6 hours, 7 hours to get to a game on the same day, that's just crazy. It increased the risk of injuries. So in the game they were really brave in the first half. They just showed a great performance with their tools, their own tools. And I think this club is performing in the second league, and I think they are in a fight with the top of the table. Today, they just played with their qualities, and first half was a bit difficult for us, but after, I think, with what I said, like them traveling in the same day of the game, it was for us more easy in terms of physical aspects in the second half.
I appreciate you got plenty to worry about with Chelsea, but just in your opinion, do you think like any more should be done to help clubs like Durham when they've got these massive journeys to just make it a bit easier?
Yeah, it's a difficult one, you know, because you could have come maybe one day before, but probably some players are not available to travel for 2 days. It costs a lot of money to go to the hotel, especially in London. If you have to take the train is really expensive as well. If you have to catch a flight, it's probably even more expensive. So it's about budget, and that's always something like everyone fights to have a bigger budget. But sometimes when you are not able to have a budget to have players and have good probably accommodations to travel to the games, you have to make a choice. But if sometimes some owners and some clubs can help and give more opportunities to the player to be in better conditions. Coming from my previous environment, and even here in Chelsea, you know, when you have all the support coming from your owners and the board and the sporting directors in terms of money, it helps a lot in terms of performance on the pitch.
Can I also just ask, there's always been a lot of reports in the last 24 hours that Chelsea are close to finalising a move for Girma. Is there any update from you on that? Where are we at on that?
I don't want to comment on any speculations. If I have something to say, probably I will say later, but for the moment, nothing to say about it.
Would it be fair to say that centre-back's position you would like to strengthen this January if possible?
Yeah, as I already said, like we lost Kaneryd Buchanan. She did a ICL. I think she was performing very well with us. I think since we lost her, we didn't have really the opportunity to play with a back three. We played after her injury most of our games on the back five. So probably that's one position where we are trying to strengthen the team.
Thanks, Kit. Arthur?
Oh, Kit has just taken my question. I was wondering if I could just ask about your thoughts on Hamano's performance today. I thought she's obviously a bit of a creative outlet in the middle there. I was wondering if you could just, when it comes to breaking down a low block, is a player like her very effective for you? Yeah,
because she's able in the small spaces to be really creative. And when you play a low block, you have to have these type of players. When they are able to be really good technically, I think that's always better for the team. Today she showed like she was able to manipulate the ball in small spaces and make big difference. And when you have this type of players, it's always a headache for me because most of them deserve to play, but only 11 can start. So that's a good headache, actually.
Thank you.
Thanks, Arthur. Any more questions? Yes, Costas.
Getting goals by 5 totally with the teams visited by many players being on the score sheet.
Yeah, I just told the players at the end of the game, again, really pleased with the performance and the result and the fact we were able again to score 5 goals from different players. It shows again like, we are able to have many strengths in the team and different players who are able to score, and I think it makes it more difficult for the opposition to guess how they can defend because, we have a lot of strains on the left side, right side, central corridor with players different being able to score. So I think it's good for us. It gives more doubt for the opposition.
Now on Sunday you have a very big match against Arsenal in front of at least 30,000 fans at Chelsea, at Stamford Bridge, and you're in the fight for all 4 trophies. So what does this game mean for you and the team?
Yeah, really exciting game playing Arsenal. They have been doing really well. They have a really good team. This is the games we want to play, especially in Stamford Bridge with more than 30,000 tickets sold. I think it will be a great atmosphere. You know, when you are a player and a coach, you want to be involved in that games, big games. But when you think about it, this game will be about 3 points, no more than that. So yeah, same points as the other ones. So every game is important. But of course, yeah, special game because that's a London derby.
Thank you, Kostas. David? Sorry, Paul, we'll go to David first and we'll come back to you.
Sorry.
First of all, congratulations on yet another win.
Thank you.
I want to talk a bit more about Hamano's goal, really, because you know she scored an outrageous goal to make it 5-0. Have you always thought that she has it in her locker to score those type of goals? And how high is her ceiling as a footballer?
You know, as a coach, I always give a lot of confidence to my players to shot from distance. Sometimes they just want to be in the perfect position to shoot on goal. Sometimes they want to be on their best foot to shoot. And I just told them, like, you have a lot of quality, so make sure when sometimes, especially in these type of games, when you only have few seconds to decide and few spaces, you have to be instinctive. And I think, yeah, I encourage them a lot to shoot from distance and to take their chances. So I think, yeah, it's important with the young players, especially with Maika, because sometimes they miss a little bit of confidence. And yeah, she's a player who works very hard and she doesn't have any ceiling, as you said, like, yes, she wants to improve, and it's really special for us to have her and to work with her, because she always wants more, and it's for a coach a good thing. I'm not too sure I answered your question, but...
No, c'est parfait.
Parfait? Good, thank you.
Thank you, David. Paul?
Perfect answer here now, hopefully. I know you don't want to speculate about individual players coming to Chelsea,
Yeah.
but do you fully expect to have another player by the time this transfer window ends?
Yeah, I mean, like with the sporting directors, with Paul Green, we have been talking about our squad, and if there are some opportunities, we will be studying them. I always said that. I think with our ambitions, I always said since I joined Chelsea, like, it's really important to have a big squad with a lot of quality, because in this country I think the league is so competitive. So if you want to make sure you want to go deep in every competition, you have to have a squad with a lot of quality as well. So being able to compete in the league, in the 2 cups and the Champions League. So I think if we have a good opportunity to strengthen the squad, we will be looking for it.
Thank you, Paul.
I hope so. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
One more at the back.
Hi, yes. Hi, Sonia.
Yeah, hi.
Just wanted to ask about Tatiana Saunders, who was the shortstopper for Durham in the first half. What did you make of the performance?
Who, sorry?
The goalkeeper for Durham in
Oh.
the first half. She made 6 saves. Honestly, it kept quite frustrating for Chelsea in the first half. So what did you
Yeah.
make of the performance?
Yeah, she had a great performance for sure. It happens sometimes when the keepers and the teams play against us. They have a really big motivation and they want to show they are good players. So tonight, yeah, she just showed a great performance. She made some great saves. I remember the shot from distance from Maika in the first minutes. She was able, yeah, just to save that shot, where not maybe probably a lot of keepers will be able to do that. So yeah, a lot of quality from her, and she made the performance harder for us.
And do you think her getting subbed off made a difference in the attack in the second half?
I think, to be fair, the other keeper was also able to make some saves. Probably the difference, I would say, between the first half and the second half was, you know, in the first half, like, we missed a little bit of, it's not chance, but opportunities to score. When in the second half, sometimes, like in the corner kick, the ball was bouncing on the keeper and just came back in the Girma, and she could score because the ball was coming. Probably in the first half, like, that same ball will be going to a defender. So sometimes there are small details, but we were in the right place in the right moment. The difference for me between the first half and the second half.
Perfect. Thank you very much.